Hey there, guys. It's Kage Attack coming at you. Tonight, there's no Tacticus background music. Well, there's the Tacticus logo, but I figured we should do this video. I don't know now, just to kind of get it out of the way, talk about it a bit, and then let you guys know what some of the plans are for the channel. Am I going to be quitting Tacticus like a slinky? No, still here, not going anywhere. Am I gonna be trying to do some, other videos and other content on the channel? Maybe. I mean, I don't know about a weight loss journey because this is what this whole video is about. Because I've kind of, well, the journey's kind of been happening as I've been doing these videos. You guys see, I've lost a lot of weight, and I put some stuff on there to give you, you know, an indicator of how I did it and things of that nature. But well, here's the truth of the matter is those dance videos I put up there, the little ones, nothing too crazy. I've been doing that almost every day since March. I got shingles back in March at 39. I put on a lot of weight. I ballooned up to like 265, and I've never, I've been like 250 before, but I've never been like, 260, 265. And yeah, that was kind of like, okay, I need to lose this weight. I need to do it. And I was scratching my head trying to figure out, well, how could I do this? What could I do? And there's a Dave and Buster's next door to where I live, and I was like, you know what? Let me go back in there and see maybe if they have a dance pad game. Maybe not the one I like to play, but maybe another one, and I can do that for a workout. Because when I originally went back in there, they had a grand opening, and they didn't have anything, and I left them a bunch of bad reviews because I'm that guy. I was not happy, livid, absolutely livid. And I went back in there, and as luck behold, like a week before, they had got Pump It Up 2023 Phoenix. And I had used to play that game religiously back in like 2017, when I worked another job and I had a Dave and Buster's next door. Because I used to be a DDR player, and they didn't have DDR back there in 2017. So I learned the machine, and then I moved out to Vegas, and there wasn't really any close machines around. I wasn't going to pay 20 grand to get my own machine. No. So I kind of gave up on that, and well, I mean, over the years, I just put on some weight. I mean, I tried doing things like walking and other stuff to mitigate it, and I mean, I lost some weight during COVID with fasting, but not to the extent of what you guys see with me today. I mean, I am swimming in this one shirt. I like wearing this as kind of like as a reminder that yeah, and I mean, again, I was 265. I weighed myself this morning. I'm back down to 207. I think that's my lowest. Maybe 205, 207, somewhere there. But I'm gonna try and get under 200. I'm gonna see how far I can push. Within reason, mind you. But and and yeah, I mean, so it's like, well, how did I do this? Well, it's twofold. One thing is I started doing intermittent fasting again, and I am pretty good about if I set a meal window. Let's say a lot of times I generally eat early in the morning. I have a good meal, except on like a cheat day or like on the weekends when I'm really working out. So my regiment is pretty much I eat somewhere between 10 to noon, somewhere around there. I have my fill, and that's it for the day. And I don't eat again until tomorrow. Now I'll still have coffee. I'll still have with some like Splenda and things of that nature. So it's kind of like dirty fasting, but that'll be my meal, and that could consist of generally like I'll cook like sausage, pork chops. I'll do like lamb meat boost, lamb meatballs, or even wagyu meatballs. I tried those out, so I'll basically get a pound of lamb or wagyu, roll them up, do like lemon pepper on them and some Parmesan cheese, and throw them in the air fryer. Have things like chicken or even fish, and Then I'll do like a little dessert cup that's kind of like an acai bowl sort of thing. I'll do those on the weekdays, and that'll be like my Monday to Thursday. Now, what I do for a cheat day that some of you may think is a little crazy is after 10 a.m., 10 to noon Thursday, I won't eat again until like Saturday at midnight afterwards because I'll go the next day, I'll go work out at my more hardcore place, which is like my weekend place. Sometimes I go there during the weekdays where it's not Dave and Buster's. There's no kids. The pads are taken care of. The staff is professional, and the machines are actually unlocked, and I have more of a selection. So I'll hang out there. Plus, the community's great. Like, there's a lot of people in that community who've, literally pushed me. Even last night, this dude, I've known and met him a couple of times. He's another pump player. He's like, "Why don't you try these?" And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I passed another 17, a double 17 no bar, which uh, some of you who know or don't know what essentially that is, that's using both sides of the pad. So for pump, it's five per side, so that's 10, and also not using the bar as a crutch because I don't believe in it and I look down on those people. And yeah, so it's maximum craziness, and I'm trying to push past the limits, which a lot of people say is 16s, which I've gotten past. So I'm trying to push the 17s, and then maybe at some point we'll see about 18s. My progress has been crazy. I mean, even at like 32, when I guess I was at my peak for these type of games, I I could only clear like one or two 14s, and now I'm 40 years old, and I am like well above that threshold. And I gotta thank I gotta thank like my support pillar over at that other place, Llama, Phoenix, Ian, Anson, all those people. They really pushed me, and there's a lot of other people there too that I'm probably forgetting their names, but it's just a good community, good atmosphere, and they've really helped me out in terms of growth. So if they do see this at some point, thank all of you. Now that being said, the weekends, like I said, I work out more. I'll do like kind of like a big cheap meal. Hell, I'll do all you can eat sushi or Korean barbecue or something really crazy. On like a Saturday that morning, that's the place is still open. Thank God for Vegas on that. And sometimes I'll get something to eat too on Saturday with my bro. Hang out with him a bit because I've worked out hard that day. I've put in 30 plus songs, and I can do that. And yeah, that's basically, I eliminated soda too. I don't really do soda, maybe once in a while. I mean, I switched to like iced teas, which I guess I mean, some could still see that as not being as good, but I think it's a better alternative. And yeah, no, I mean, I've gone from 265 to like 207 and hopefully drop down more. And I am going to be looking to get some videos up. I know I keep saying that, but I just every time I go down there, I feel like I could do better, or I can do something more, or by the time I want to record, I'm just like half dead. And and I just I don't know. I want to give you guys like a really good performance, but at the same time, half the times these really good performances are when the cameras are not on me. So I'll see about getting something out to you. Maybe this weekend we'll take a look, or I'll try and coordinate and get something out here by the end of the month for you guys, because I do want to show you the progress I've made in terms of my literal killing art on the dance pad. And I do want to show you that even I'm 40. If I can do it, I'm an Italian meatball. Any of you guys could maybe not do this exactly, but any of you, if you're looking to lose weight, I know for women it's a lot harder. So I mean, I'm going to acknowledge that right here. You know, a woman could look at like a ham sandwich and gain 5 pounds. I could look at the ham sandwich and hold hatred in my heart against it and lose 5 pounds. It's just the nature of the beast. But That's the main thing here. I really don't know. Like people have asked me what is my goal weight, and I don't know. I mean, originally it was just to be light enough to use this damn scooter I got as a Christmas present, and it's still too hot out to use the scooter, and now it's like, well, I am I've beaten that scooter weight limitation, which I think was like 220. So yeah, at this point, I don't know. I want to maybe get under 200. Maybe I'll figure out what's a good weight to kind of get to and maintain at some point. But it is possible. And the tips I would probably give people for anybody looking to lose weight, especially if you do have a job, a 9 to 5, you work, find something that's that you like doing. You know, could be the dance game, could be something else, and also try and find a way to do it to where you can get it down to like 45 minutes to an hour a day, and it's productive for you. Because what I've noticed is I could lose some weight and stuff walking around for 3 hours, but there's no way I'm doing that every day. It's super exhausting and it's not time efficient. So you kind of got to figure out something with a balance that works for you. Could that be some sort of class? Could that be, you know, a weight set in the garage, or some other courses or something? It's going to vary from person to person. And then also just kind of take a look at what you're eating, and see what you can kind of do to, potentially maybe lessen that. Like I would overeat at times. And again, I still do when I do the all you can eat thing once in a while, kind of as like a cheat or reward for myself. But, take a look at what you're eating, and see if you can kind of scale back. Like I scale back a bunch of carbs with what I'm eating. Like, I'll have a tuna sandwich. Well, now I'll just have the tuna without the bread. I know that's crazy, but it's like, what? I don't need the bread. I'll have the tuna. I'll have some other combination, something else like, sausage or chicken. I'll just go like a full meat slash protein thing for myself, because I'm not a veggies guy. I'll admit it. I'm just not. And on the weekends I'll have like a dessert or something. But for the most part, I'll just do like those little acai cups, or even on like Sundays, I'll do like an acai bowl as like a treat. So yeah, I mean those are things that's worked for me. I've lost the weight before, again through fear of COVID, but not to this extent. I think I got down to like 220 last time, and again I'm feeling good. I am doing way over my capabilities on my pump it up machine play, and I'm kind of excited to show you what I can do, let you guys see the newfound power I've gotten. And even today, it just felt like when I was playing after kind of having a breakthrough yesterday, I felt like I was playing a bit better again, like something unlocked, or maybe a new level up or something, which I am really, really excited to get down there Friday to my other place, and give it a go, and see if I can transition that into a couple more clears on some 17s and work towards another title. But yeah, I don't know. I just fear of death from getting shingles triggered all this. Fear of death from COVID triggered weight loss. And what I'm trying to probably say to you guys is, don't don't get to the point where you need to be, fearing actual grim reaper shit coming your way to lose the weight, if you want to. I know some people don't need to, or some people aren't about that, but you know it's not a bad thing. And I've got more energy now. I mean, I could even drink coffee again. I couldn't drink coffee when I was like 260 something. I had bad reflux, the whole 9 yards, and it's gone. I mean, I've been testing it and playing around with it. I've had 2 cups of coffee today, and now I'm sitting here with a cup of decaf, and yeah, nothing's going on. So, I mean, just losing the weight has been great. It's been absolutely great for me, and yeah. So, again, if you guys, you have any other questions for me, anything maybe I could try and fill in the blanks for, or if there's some other content you want to kind of see or stuff, let me know. I mean, I would do before and after videos or pictures or stuff, but I mean, you can go back like several months and just see my little meatball ass on. You're like, oh hey, yeah, he looks a bit bigger, and now it's like, yeah, no, I'm definitely I'm definitely smaller, a lot smaller. But yeah, no, I'm happy about all this. And again, I'm not gonna stop playing Tacticus. I'm not gonna stop playing other games. That's my lifestyle. That's my ninja way. I'm not gonna change any of that. That's not gonna happen. Will we play some new games along the way? Yeah, maybe Space Marines 2. I'm still on the. I don't know. I want to try it, but at the same time, I've been budgeting this month to kind of figure some stuff out, get an idea of things, and then next month I've got a game that I definitely want to play from a series that if some of you know me, you'll you'll know I'm all about that. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling here, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.